this is the way it should be. 3 generations of Spauldings under one roof.
Dad, please. Don't get me all emotional. I don't want to spoil the picture.
Look at your son here, Philip. So happy now that he's away from that undesirable that his mother's living with.
Dad.
You mean Gus?
Don't listen to your grandfather, honey. He's just making small talk.
But Gus didn't do anything, remember? Just me and Marina made the whole thing up.
No. If we could just have the young lady smile.
My problems with Detective Iatoro are different. Now, what I want you to do now is to look into that camera and give him one of those smiles that'll melt the hearts of every boy in Springfield, okay?
That's better, Dad.
You know, I think someone's missing.
Oh, no, I'd never think of intruding on a family photo.
I was referring to Beth.
Cassie? Honey? Reva. What? I have such great news. Has there been a change in Richard's condition? No, but there's gonna be.
What? Is Tori, is she here?
Oh, she's not. It's fine. Just go back to sleep, right? Calm down. How do you do that? How do you sleep like that?
Because I'm tired, and it's my turn.
You know, there's detectives that can do this on a couple of hours' sleep. Just a couple. Me, I can do it with none. No sleep at all. But in that situation, I would need a cigarette. That's cool. I don't talk to you. You just sleep. I would talk to somebody about this. If I could talk it through, it would help me feel better.
Okay. What is your problem?
What is my problem? We could be at home, you know? We could be at home sleeping in bed together right now. If Blake and if Blake just knew how to work on a tape deck.
Okay.
They could...
The reality is we're not at home, okay?
Yeah.
We're not in bed, we're at work, and we're in a surveillance van, okay? And I'd like it if you'd shut up so I could get my 4 minutes of sleep.
It's all right. I get myself into these situations. I don't know how it happens exactly. I just don't know. Then they get themselves in a little bind. Ross and Blake, and there's other ways to find Tori. There's other ways to do it. But no, what happens? I get involved, and what happens to me? I'm the guy that's got to end up brushing my teeth in a cup. You think I like that? What?
You know what? I don't care what your problem is at this point, okay? You can start smoking again for all I care. Just do it quietly, so I can get some sleep.
Certainly hope things are going better in the house than they are in this van.
Good morning. I have earpiece for you. I have a microphone on. We need to check in with Gus and Harley.
I haven't even had my coffee yet.
And we'll just put it on, make sure that we can all communicate.
I couldn't sleep, you know. I used to have these nightmares about Tori. She's even bothering me in my sleep. I can't get away from her.
You were locked up with her for a long time.
I know, so were you. The Bower cabin.
Why were you dreaming about the Bower cabin? Nothing happened, Blake. Nothing.
But she tried, didn't she? And that's what I'm having nightmares about. And you know what? Let me ask you something. What would have happened if my friend, the exterminator, you know, the rat chaser, hadn't shown up there? I mean, what would have happened to the two of you?
Could we save this for another time? We're about to go head-to-head with Tori.
I realize that she's supposed to make her move today, but you know, Tori never does anything she's supposed to do. So I think we have a lot of time to discuss this.
Nothing happened between Tori and me at the Bower cabin. Absolutely nothing.
I believe that.
Okay.
That's not my problem. See, what I want to know is, could you have?
What?
Oh, come on, Ross. It's very easy for a woman to fake sex, but for a man... I mean, could you have physically made love to her?
I can't believe you're asking this question.
Okay, and I can't believe that you're not answering me, Ross, because I just want to know. Would you have made love to Tori?
I used my bad back as an excuse to keep Tori away from me. I had everything under control even before your friend the exterminator showed up. Now, why are we speculating on something that didn't happen? In a court of law, speculation is routinely...
Okay, this is not a court of law. This is our home. I need to know what was on your mind up at the cabin.
The only thing that was on my mind was getting something incriminating on tape. We did not go to bed. Isn't that the best answer I can give you?
No, Ross, because the best answer would be no, Blake. Never, ever, ever could I ever sleep with Tori again under any circumstances whatsoever.
Haven't I told you a number of times that what I did with Tori was the worst mistake that I ever made?
I'm not looking for another apology.
Then what are you looking for?
I don't know, Ross, because I keep obsessing over this. Damn it! Damn her, all right? Because I'm still being held prisoner by her because she won't get out of my head.
Well, see, I didn't know that Philip and Beth were getting married again.
Beth is the mother of 2 of my grandchildren. It's only a matter of time before Philip and Beth get married again.
You and Mom are getting married again?
If I have anything to say about it, yes. Of course, your father's dragging his feet, but it will happen. I promise you that, Elizabeth.
Honey, don't pay any attention to your grandfather. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And your mom will be home soon.
Yeah.
I know. She told me.
Oh, well, she would be here now if he hadn't allowed her to go gallivanting off to Texas.
Well, you know what, Dad? Unlike you, I actually respect the fact that the women in my life occasionally need to make a choice of their own.
Oh, you don't try and break them like someone else we know?
No, don't even try to buy them.
Gee, how do you get along?
Well, listen to you two. Aren't you just thick as thieves? It's almost like the hot tub all over again.
What happened in the hot tub?
Yeah, Granddad, you were anxious to bring it up. Why don't you answer her?
Go on, Grandpa. Tell them what happened in the hot tub.
I think it's time that we take some more pictures.
But what about the hot tub, Grandpa?
Smile, everyone!
You said you were missing someone?
Yes, Beth. Maybe you should save a few rolls for another day.
I could add her in digitally later. Problem is I need a stand-in.
Oh, I'll be happy to stand in for Lizzie's mother. That is, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'd be delighted to have you.
Well, I'm just glad that everyone's so damn delighted.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
Okay, smile, everyone.
Over here, buddy.
I have been praying and praying for something like this to happen, you know, like a glimmer of hope, something for me to hang on to.
Did you talk to Richard's doctors?
No, I'm not talking about them. Reva, I had my dream again. Cassie, I don't know what you're trying to say.
Listen to me. A few nights before the accident, I started having this dream. Over and over again, it was about a lion standing right in front of me. And first, he was in San Cristobal, and he was really far away, but then every night he got closer, and he wound up here in Springfield. And I was really, really scared, and I would wake up in a cold sweat. And I told Richard about my earlier dreams, but I just kept saying, this lion is trying to tell me something.
About Richard?
Yes, it doesn't take a psychologist to figure out the symbolism. I mean, a lion is this regal creature, you know, the king of the jungle.
Okay, I know the connection you're trying to make.
But I didn't make the connection. I didn't. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, the last time I saw this lion, Reva, I was awake. I swear to you, I was awake. And I just had this sick feeling in the pit of my stomach that something was wrong. The accident. This lion was trying to warn me about Richard's accident, but I couldn't figure it out, so I let Richard go.
Cassie, you didn't let Richard go.
Listen to me, Reva, it's back.
The lion.
I have not had one dream, not one, since the accident. The lion is back. Only this time he's magnificent, you know? He's not scary and dark like he was before. He's strong and he's healthy. And he like has this glow about him and a glimmer in his eyes. And I know it means that Richard's gonna get better, Reva. I know it does. I know this is a sign. And I gotta go tell the kids. I gotta go tell the children.
Sit down. I believe that dreams can be precognitive. I've had a few myself, but sometimes dreams are a result of anxiety or wishful thinking, and we dream the dreams. We dream in order to make what's happening in our lives balance out.
You think that's what I'm doing?
I just don't think it's a good idea for you to tell Tammy and RJ about this lion, because I don't think they'll understand, and I think it will give them false hope.
False hope? Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Why can't you let me have real hope, Reva? You don't know, okay? We don't know. He could get up. He could get up.
Cassie, we had a discussion with the doctors about Richard's condition. He's not getting better. And down the line, the pain is going to get worse and worse. And what you have to do is think about how much you want to put him and yourself through.
Stop. Okay, just stop, because life's not that cruel. Life wouldn't ask me to make the same decision again. I lost heart, and I'm not gonna lose Richard. He's gonna walk out here, Reva. That lion was a sign. That lion was a sign. What if I made the wrong decision with heart? What if I had enough faith to believe in miracles? Maybe he would have recovered, you know. Maybe that's why this is happening. Maybe that's why I'm putting this situation again, so I make the right decision with Richard.
Cassie, the doctors don't.
The doctors don't believe in miracles, Reva. They don't. They believe in charts and they believe in data. Well, you cannot chart a miracle. You can't. You have to have faith. That's what you have to have.
Honey, you can believe in something with your whole heart, but what if it's supposed to be another way?
This is the only way. This is the only way. I really have to go see the kids. So would you stay with Richard for a while, please?
You know I'm only trying to help here. You know that, don't you?
I know that. There's a lot of different ways to do that. I don't want to lose him any more than you do. We're not going to lose him. We are not going to lose him.
Here you come in.
These are quite good. Can't wait to see the finished product. Olivia, you know, you could have been a part of this if you would just learn how to behave yourself.
Well, it's a Spaulding family photo, so...
That's exactly my point.
Are you proposing to me?
Well, I think a merger of our business interests would benefit us both very well. I don't want to be premature about this because an extensive prenuptial agreement needs to be set up before we talk marriage.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that we have a proposal of engagement because I think it would set a good example to the grandchildren, especially Lizzie, who's very impressionable right now.
Oh. Oh, of course. You're not really interested in marrying me. You just want to be able to tell your grandchildren that you are.
Something like that.
Well, golly, Alan, you sure know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Ross, Blake, everything okay in there?
We're fine.
You sure?
Yes. Just nervous.
It's understandable. Listen, I left a little present for Blake behind the couch.
Oh, God. A bulletproof vest?
It's just a precaution, Ross.
Harley, do you think it's going to come to that?
Well, if I may, Ross, you know, Tori attacks. I don't think she's going to arm wrestle Blake to death. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, Gus. That's great.
Don't put that on.
Ross.
It's one thing for them to try and catch Tori on her way here, but I'm not going to let you be a target. I am not going to risk her life. Do you hear me?
Now he tells us that. Let me tell you something. I got a feeling, a very bad feeling, something's going to go wrong. You mark my words.
We will continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Ross, you with us or not?
I don't know who I'm with right now.
All right, Ross, listen, if you're in, buddy, you got to get over to the university, okay? Because Tori thinks you're there, and if you're not, she's going to get suspicious. You understand?
I'd rather stay here.
Yeah, but the only way this is going to work is if Blake is home alone.
You have to trust us to take care of this, Ross. Okay? That's why we're here.
All right. I'm going to be at the university teaching. We're trying to. I'll have the earpiece in, but I can't have the mic in, so I'll be able to hear you. I won't be able to speak to you. I love you.
I love you too. We can do this.
We better, because I can't live without you.
Well, Olivia, what do you think?
Well, what do I think? I think that you're going to have to just give me a moment because I'm overwhelmed. I mean, that was just the proposal of my dreams.
Well, I'll leave the fairy tale notion to Lizzie. What I am offering you is bigger than my heart and my soul.
Alan, this paperclip is bigger than your heart and soul. Exactly how big are we talking?
An agreement that would be extremely lucrative for both of us. So, what do you say?
Okay, I'll put it in terms you can understand. As to your offer of a merger, I will give it due consideration. But any smart businesswoman would tell you that she'll keep herself open to better offers.
And any smart businessman is not going to wait around forever for an answer. So there is also a sunset clause here of 48 hours, starting right now.
Okay. I'll go synchronize my watches. Charmer.
Okay, I'm here. So what's with all the innuendos and the snide remarks about Gus Itoro? You know, Lizzie feels bad enough about what she did, and she's been punished, and it's over. Do we have to keep reminding her?
My remarks had nothing to do with Marina Cooper. You're just upset because I might have some information about Gus Itoro that you know nothing about. Such as this. Look familiar? Gus Itoro's juvenile record.
Where the hell did you get that?
You know, I have connections too, Philip. Unlike you, though, I've read what's inside.
Stop.
Well,
I don't wanna hear
you
it.
trust Harley
That's
to
right.
handle
I
the
do.
situation.
I do. And I owe her that. After everything I put her through, the very least I owe her is that trust. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. It's a juvenile file. What's in it, Dad? Pranks?
Pranks?
Yes. Crimes committed by a juvenile. I did some things when I was young that I would rather have forgotten.
You know, I applaud your unyielding sense of fair play, Philip.
I told you to stay out of this. What part of stay out don't you understand?
The part where my grandson is living under the same roof. Never mind. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this letter and lock it in my desk. When you have time to think about the well-being of your son, you can come and ask me for the key.
Don't tell me. Alan.
Who else?
You want to talk about it?
I know what he expects me to do. I know exactly what he expects me to do. Of course, that's probably the reason I'm not doing it. Try to deprive him of the satisfaction.
Yeah, sticking it to Alan is a great motivation, but I think with you there has to be a whole lot more.
I don't want to turn into him. I don't want to be somebody that has to control the lives and pull the strings in everybody else's life. I don't want to do that. That's why I forced myself to trust Harley's instincts about Gus, and why I did let Beth go to Texas.
And they're very mature choices.
Yeah, they're mature, but are they smart? See, that's what he does to you. He makes you question, how can I do this? How can a grown man allow his father to affect him like this?
Give yourself a break, will you? Come on, he's very good at pushing people's buttons, and you've had to endure this your entire life. You are doing a really great job at handling it.
Oh.
Give yourself a break.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
Well, thanks. You know, there was actually a time in my life where I didn't let him get to me like this. But lately...
I know. I understand.
tell her, you know, just when these deals come through. You know, Reva, Cassie's had to struggle, as you know, her whole life. And I swore that she would never have to struggle again for anything. And I'm going to keep that promise.
If there's one thing she hates more than not feeling safe, it's feeling like somebody's keeping something from her.
This is going to be a happy surprise.
Faith.
The role of Tammy Winslow is now being played by Stephanie Gachet.
RJ, I want you to stay where I can see you.
Shouldn't we be at the hospital?
Don't worry, Tammy. You know, Reva's with your father. He's okay. Hey, want to see some wedding pictures from Reva's wedding? These turned out pretty good. Look at Reva. She looks so beautiful in that wedding dress. Josh and Billy. Your father, he's so handsome.
How can you sit here and look at pictures? Why aren't we doing something to help Dad?
We are helping him, Tammy.
What?
We're helping him by being here together, yes.
How can sitting under the sun help anyone?
Because we have to take care of each other. We have to have faith. That's what your father needs. Okay. Hey, Gus, I have a question for you, hypothetical.
Yeah.
If you were stuck at the Bower cabin with Tori and she came on to you, could you do it with her?
Blake, is this you saying that you think that Ross slept with Tori again?
It's a hypothetical question, Gus. Just answer me. You know, it's you and Tori, and she comes on to you. Would you be able to go through with it? No booze to help you out, just you and a wacko.
No booze.
Yeah.
No wacko. Okay, well, are we talking about, you know, your run-of-the-mill wacko, like, what's your name, Kathy Bates? Or are you talking more along the lines of Linda Evangelista, which...
Never mind. Just throw cold water on my face. Forget I even asked you.
Your friend's a nut job.
Actually, I think it's sort of an interesting question.
What's interesting about it? What's your point?
Well, suppose you were, I don't know, suppose you were in a plane with your ex-wife, and, you know, the plane goes down, and you guys survive, but you think you're not going to make it. You know, time goes by, and you think you're going to die. With that spirit of impending death, do you sleep with her?
Impending death? That's it? And it's the end?
Yeah, but just, you know, take your time. Because, you know, we got all night.
Civil procedure, evidence, probate. I can see that you all went your own direction, which is a good thing because... Excuse me a minute. It's a good thing that will have to be debated at a later date because right now I have an appointment, and so, God willing, I will see all of you here tomorrow morning, same time, same place.
Hi, Professor Marler. I wanted to hand this over. The final comments of the Jefferson report.
Oh, that's right. You're playing the prosecutor, right? So,
This is in your box, so I brought it by.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Jill. I'll see you tomorrow.
So there's a man and a woman. There's a man and a woman in a plane. And they're divorced. And they sleep together. Sex. They have sex. Okay, so this is when Beth and Philip did it. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, yeah, it is. I don't know what your point is, but, yeah, this would be that time. But you're still not answering my question.
But you're asking me what I would do in that situation, right? But you left out a little piece of this little hypothetical situation. I would have to be married to you in this situation, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, if I was married to you, if I were married to you, if I were lucky enough to be married to you, there is no plane crash. There is no divorce or exes or wackos that could ever make me want to sleep or cheat with anybody else. That's it. Case closed. Court adjourned.
That's the right answer.
It's the honest answer.
Shh. Look. It's her. It's gotta be her. Is it her? Is it Tori?
Well, do you remember ordering a pizza?
What?
She's dressed as a pizza delivery person. Stay calm, Blake. We are set to take her down.
Cassie saw the lion again. The lion that she dreamed about before your accident. She said you'd remember because it scared her and you talked about it. Well, anyway, she saw it again. Only this time it wasn't frightening at all. It was strong and proud and fierce. Kind of like you were that first time I saw you again in San Cristobal. Cassie says that it means that you're going to come back to us, that you're going to be all right. And I want to believe that. I want to believe that more than anything else in the world because I want to see you on the farm with Cassie and the kids. I want to see you hanging out with Josh and Billy, trying desperately to become an honorary Lewis. There's so much waiting for you out here, Richard. There's so much. So just come back. Come back and share our lives with us. I called Marissa because I wanted to try to get Jonathan here. I thought maybe if you heard Jonathan's voice, it might make a difference, but Marissa was all freaked out by that. She didn't really know how to deal with the whole thing, so I hope you can hear me. I hope you know how very, very much you're loved. I want to believe that you can still feel our love. And that love will be strong enough to bring you back to Cassie. I want to believe that.
I know what faith means. It's like when you're supposed to believe in the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus. But they don't exist, Mom.
No. They don't exist. But you know what? There are a lot of other things in this world that you can only believe in because of faith, Tammy.
Like what?
Like our family. Like when you were taken away from me and put in foster care. There were so many times that I thought, I am never going to see my little girl again. But I wouldn't let myself think that. And here we are. And after Hart died, I thought that I was never going to find someone to love me again. And to be a father to you and RJ. And what happened?
We got Richard.
We got Richard. And then, when Will got sick, we didn't give up. And he got better.
Yes, we've had a lot of miracles.
We have. And I believe that we still have one coming. See, I believe that our whole family has been a miracle. And I believe that our prayers are going to be answered, but we have got to believe together that your father is going to get better.
I mean, to make it come true?
Yes. I can't do it by myself, Tammy. I can't. I need you, I need RJ, and I need Will. And you know what we need to do, sweetie? We need to hold hands, and we need to close our eyes, and we need to imagine your father completely well again. And walking through the front door of our house and just scooping us up in his big, strong arms.
This has been Guiding Light.
That woman has given me so much grief.
Phyllis has had enough.
She wants to get her hooks into my husband.
Now she'll have to put up.
Get Diane Jenkins out of our life.
Or shut up.
She's the one who declared war, and she can't complain if the fighting gets a little dirty.
This week on The Young and the Restless.